programming, we are looking for staff, so if you're interested in becoming programming staff, come talk to me after this and we'll be signing you up. Panel forms will probably go out in the next month or so, and you can, so if you have an idea for a panel, take a look at the form and submit it to me. You can do it either online or at a general meeting. I think that's really about it. We're just getting started, so pretty much going to have the similar stuff we had last year. So if anybody has any ideas on new stuff to add, talk to me. Other than that, there's really not much programming.
Okay, relations. Sorry, Publicity.
I was actually thinking Jeff, but said.
Okay. Well, as most of you probably noticed, we have the 2009 website up with the new art design. Done a little bit of forum cleanup, archiving of old posts, and software updates in the latest version. We had merchandise that we sold at the con that, due to not being shipped to us in time, we just mailed that out to the people who placed orders for it at the con. And those are hoodies and t-shirts. And I think, I need to check all the stuff we brought, but I think we have those today if you want to buy some at the meeting. I, a few days ago, posted position descriptions for the draft position descriptions for all the positions in Publicity for the year. Some of the major ones we're looking for, that's on the forum, and get involved. Some of the major ones we're looking for, and before I start reading them out, I just want to say I've already talked to some people and will be continuing to talk to some people about some of these specific positions. So if I read them out, that doesn't mean you're not being considered for it. I just want to go over all the positions. There's a promotions manager, which is a big position. It'll oversee kind of the general direction of Kumoricon promotions, as well as more specifically street team, press, merchandise, and photography. And then all four of those have our coordinator positions. So we have a street team coordinator, a press coordinator, a merchandise coordinator, and I'm adding a photography coordinator. So street team coordinator, you'll oversee distribution of flyers and posters, track those around Portland and beyond, see where those are going. You'll have some regional lead staff under you. For press, you'll be finding and planning the press venues, news venues we want to talk to you throughout the year, especially leading up to the con. Maybe seeing if any paid advertising is a good idea. We don't generally do much of that, but investigate that. Merchandise is designing, creating, and figuring out how we're going to sell, researching the prices for all the branded merchandise you see at the merch table. And photography is planning out at con photography, like we're going to have a staff member go take photos or video at these and these events. Publications manager is another big position. It oversees broadly the con book and pocket guide, and a lot of other lesser stuff that Publicity makes. It does the design of the flyers and posters, basically the documents. Under publications manager, there's a dedicated position for the con book coordinator, the pocket guide coordinator. There are also dedicated positions for content coordinator, design and layout coordinator, and writing and editing coordinator. Some of those can have staff under them, and because I've got that so fine-grained, what I might expect is that some of those positions will be shared. So, for example, you might have the con book coordinator also doing all the design and layout for the other publications as well, or some other different permutation. It just depends on how many staff we get and what each staff member is skilled at. I've also opened applications for forum moderators, and those are due in a few days, November 12th. For the next round of moderators that we're going to have, as long as those people remain staff or we need to increase the number, it's going to be taken from people who applied during this process. So if you're interested in being a forum moderator, there's a thread about that on the forums also, and you can get involved with instructions on how to apply. It's simple. The application's kind of informal. Just it tells you what you need to put. So you can email those. That's all.
Now we're down to relations.
Oh, get
Sorry, I was reminded. If you are interested in doing any adult content programming, not necessarily R-rated, but stuff geared towards adults, talk to Amber. She's doing our coordination for adult content again, so we'd really like to expand beyond what we had last year.
Put your hand up, Amber.
And I'm kind of scared to ask what you want, Tofu.
What's your forum name? Deed and Spider. 2 words.
Can we get these chairs in the game room? I like them.
Sorry.
Sorry, thank you.
So you're not going to announce that you've already run 2 events so far this year, Keep Portland Weird, and also K Come. You're not going to talk about,
I forgot about that.
or having run 2 successful events.
I forgot.
She forgot.
They're good. They're done.
Apparently events would go really bad for her to remember them. Okay, hello, I'm Don Hewitt. I'm relations for this year. Like everyone else here, I'm looking for staff. I already do have some staff positions filled, even though they're not technically staff yet because we haven't had the forums, but I talked to a lot of people who worked previously, and but I do have some very important positions still open. I'm looking, most importantly, for a dealer's room manager. The dealer's room and the AA mentorships will be separate this year. Partially because they are going to be in different parts of the hotel. And obviously this is a very important position and one I'll have to do myself if no one takes it. And I'm still looking also for a charity manager, which is going to be working with our charity, trying to pull some goals to try to, do the best for our partner charity pair, and also see if we can get them more involved with us. Hopefully bringing, trying to arrange to bring, let's say 2007 art at pair art to be shown at Kumoricon, and also industry. Industry manager is very interesting. You're going to work with a lot of different companies. So this is going to be managed by me, fairly hands-on with though, just so you're aware. Industry manager is someone who's going to be working very closely with me, because I tend to know a lot about the industry and have met some of these people. So it's just it's kind of, I have a lot of knowledge of this. So and in the meantime, obviously, I'm going to be handling this myself. And so let's see. Also about Dealers Hall and Artist Alley, registration for these is not open yet. People are interested. There will be an announcement going out when this is open, so everyone knows. If you want to be on the announcement list, or you know anyone who should be on the announcement list, have them email relations@kumoricon.org. If you email me at this email address, I will reply to you, even if it's just a request to be on this list. So that is how you know you have reached me or on the list. You will receive a confirmation for every single email that comes to me. And let's see, other than that, I've worked up a little bit of copy for some Japanese pages on the website. This is not something that's going to get majority or seriously done, unfortunately. While I'm currently in the middle of taking all my classes, this is going to be something that's hopefully going to be worked up more during December, just so people know what my campaign promises was the Japanese pages. So, I'm planning on having that worked up and written up during December. And I get to pass off to Publicity, because of course my favorite hobbies has always been making more work for Jeff. And that's about all for relations, unless anyone has some questions. If anyone's interested in any jobs under relations, please do talk to me afterwards. I will be happy to give you way more information than you're even interested in on every job position. So, that concludes my report.